This is the bit where we realise that Saint KD has actually DC'd all this time.
No, he has said he's here.
Oh, he's
so.
here, he's here.
Alright, let's see if anybody's solutions were there. Oh, they predicted the Nautilus and they got Nautilus. They did it right.
Wait, what? I've been kicked out.
Oh, well done.
Fantastic. Fantastic, Rito.
You'll have to join again later. Alright, anyway, for the blue team, which should be Team O, we have Alistair, Vladimir, Sion, Swain, and Zed. And for Team O on the purple team, we have Nautilus, Nocturne, Corky, Annie, and Nunu. Again with the Nunu-Annie combo.
Fucking right.
Yeah, so much for it being random.
Well, that's what's coming. No, the Nautilus that was called has appeared.
It has indeed. I am assuming Nautilus is going to be going top lane with Corky Annie as support, Nunu in the mid lane, and Nocturne in the jungle. That makes no sense to what I've said there. Maybe they'll switch that up. I don't know. We have in the other side, it's going to be Vladimir top lane and Zed in the mid lane. Sion's going in the jungle, which means their bot lane is going to be Alistair Swain. Which may or may not work, or again, I may or may not be wrong. We will have to see. However, I do want to give this one to Teemo, simply because they have Corky as an AD carry. However, if Zed gets going, if Calabar can get Zed going, then he'll be able to just destroy Corky, and that'll be the end of that one.
Right, I have now rejoined the spectating. Thank you, Rito, for making my life so easy.
As they do. Rito, please. What I want to do when I'm done here actually is I would like to check out and see if our Reddit post made any traction whatsoever. I highly doubt it, because I would have posted it, instead of it being on the main league subreddit, I'd have posted it on the UK LOL subreddit. Maybe
well, it looks like we got a warning because you're not allowed to self-promote. You're not allowed to promote streams.
Wait, St. Katie got a warning. Oh dear. It was a noble gesture, but yes.
So that's quite funny.
I think we'll try and get some like official advertising going for the second tournament. Something more structured. AKA, come watch us, we're gods. And not random champions either, because as fun as it is, I'd like to play some of my actual champions. I'm sure everybody would like to play their actual champions.
I think we'd actually have some really one-sided competitions there. If we get, unless it's random teams.
Well, that's what they have sided. What they were going to do, or at least what I've heard may happen, is that the captains will be drafted first. And the captains will all be the same rank, they'll all be in the same division. And then each team member will be drafted according to the rank that they're in. So they'll be aiming to have a bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond in each team. Because right now, this entire tournament has been random. It's been random champions, it's been random teams that have been decided. And unfortunately, the dice has landed favourably for some, and not so favourably for others.
Yep, I think that's totally fair.
But again, just watch the League of Legends Scotland Community Facebook page. You'll get more information on that. Again, I'm just speculating on the little tidbits that I've heard. Have I just been kicked out of spectate mode? No, the timer ran out. Thank God for that.
Nope, I was just loading up the client.
Again, it's just a case of completely panicking when things go wrong now.
Check this, is bad problems CSGO are having right now.
I'm quite glad I don't actually play that.
Well, I made the mistake, as many others do, of buying it on the Steam sale, loaded up into my first game, and it crashed and kicked all 10 members out.
Fantastic.
I have not played game 2. So, we have Hate Crew Andy rocking the space toilet skin, Caliber being the Faker Senpai wannabe, Purple Meow with the Unchained Alistair, Tilizara with the Tyrant Swain. We have the Nunu bot, so on Calren.
Ha ha.
Enjoy.
Ha 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 ha.
And we have Dragonwing Corki on Saint KD. I see that again, they've put Saint KD into the ADC position.
Well, to be fair, on Twisted Fate there, he was doing a good job once he got into the mid and late game.
Yep. Oh, I totally agree. Once he got his first couple of items, he really came into the game, and he had been DC'd. So he was really behind what he should have been. We did knock him for choosing the wrong cards, but that can really happen to anyone.
It can, but it's a kind of, it's one of those moments. It's just like, oh, come on.
And it's like, we want you to win. And
Always,
we love it when there's good players from the other side.
Oh yeah, no, we want a best of 3 here. Come on, we want 3 games. Anyway, I'm just going to rearrange these into the order I think they are going.
Oh. I'm like, my right. I am still on loading screen. Oh, and here we go.
Nautilus top lane, thank you very much. Nautilus Vladimir top will be an interesting lane. I'm fairly sure Vladimir will win that one, hands down, if you'd ask me.
Now see, that is Nunu support.
Yeah, it's honestly, I would have probably put Annie support for the stun, but I can see why they'd want to put her in the mid lane. Do we get a level 1 invade here? Swain is going to run into the Nunu bot. Decrepify is not going to be enough to save you. You've been caught.
That's
There's
not
the
level
hook.
1 skill I would have taken.
That's a game there. Nautilus is passive, rooting you down, followed by the anchor. You're not escaping that one.
I did not check, but I think he must have leveled that before he went into the game, because that is not the skill you want in a fight like that.
Nope, it's definite. I would not have taken Decrepify first at all. I wouldn't even. I don't think I'd take that level 1 in any situation. I would either be the dot that gives your auto attacks more damage, or never move. But only never move if you know you're being invaded.
Yep, that's why you don't level skills until you see your enemy.
The more you know, eh?
Yep. I mean, he paid for it with his life. Kill has gone over to Nunu. It's gone over to the support. So, but as earlier, I actually think like an Annie into what looks like it's going to be the Swain mid.
Yeah, no, definitely Swain.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, Swain mid. Ooh, I better switch them around. I was wrong.
Yep.
I had Zed going mid.
Well, they do have Zed in the ADC position. He is going to be an ADC of sorts. And once he hits 6, he going, unless he is poked out, actually going to be able to do a lot of damage onto that Quirky.
Especially with it being the Nunu support. Nunu's slow. Not really going to be able to do much. Blood Boil, well, yes, it'll boost the auto attack and movement speed, but it's not going to do a whole lot on Corki. Corki's is, as you were saying, his rockets.
Yep. Well, he's not an auto attack based champion. Like,
he is not.
He's a caster champion. He needs to proc that Sheen as many times as he can.
We have Nocturne, Sir Grimgor going in to steal Scion's red here because of that early ward. They know that he went for blue first.
Interestingly enough, it's the first time we've not seen Grimgor on the main tank. As last game he was on the Nunu, the game before that he was on the Mundo. It's a nice change up in his playstyle, and I really like to see what he can actually bring with this.
Oh, unlucky on the Alistair there, knocking him into the wall instead of back towards Zed. Unfortunately, Nunu out of mana already, so he isn't going to be able to keep up the harass anymore. Zed chugging away at his pots, he's going to remain healthy. Vlad and Nautilus going at it on the top lane here. Vlad is coming out healthier. He may just get the kill here. No!
Nope, that was really bad play from Vladimir. I don't know why he went so aggressive there. He didn't have his abilities up.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have Ignite either. He took Teleport. Vlad will obviously be able to sustain back, but Nautilus is still pretty healthy himself. We do have Nocturne coming up here. I think Nautilus is trying to bait, but Vlad does have a ward out. Is he going to take advantage of it this time? Let's have a quick look up the top lane here. Direct to camera, you are failing me. He's going to have to pull soon or he's going to be in trouble.
Oh,
that's a perfect pull.
In the pool.
That was a perfect pull, dodging the anchor. He is away, but he doesn't have his flash.
What I am surprised at is the longsword stop by Zed compared to the Doran's blade. Because in a lane like that, the fact that he's already chugged so many pots, I would actually prefer the Doran's for the more sustain.
Well, you've got to remember, the Doran sustain only comes from auto attacks. He's not really been auto attacking, he's been taking out the minions with his Q.
Yeah.
I say that just as we watch him auto attack those last couple of minions.
Yep.
Telizara in trouble on Swain there, Annie landing the stuns down. He's not too healthy, but if he dings 6, he'll be able to turn into that crow and regen back up. I think Annie may be hitting 6 first though.
Oh wow, Zed going really aggressive there.
Taking far too much tower hits.
Yep. Yep, flash from the...
Oh, the wonderful Q.
Overextension from the Corki gets caught out by the ZQ. That's a kill that really should not have happened.
No, it should not have happened. Corki was getting just a tad too greedy there. He should not have came back in the fight.
Oh, so the way they've got this, that wave is going to actually stay. Oh, back into the top lane we go.
We can see Nocturne just about to drop some wards, hopefully, or is he going for Skull? Scion hanging about in the mid lane. He does know Nocturne is nearby, heading right round into the both of them are...
Again, Nocturne looking like he's going to try and get a counter gank here. The Aniston comes down into the Swain. The fear is on to the Swain. Does he get it? Yep. Sanku is not going to do anything, and Nocturne picks up the kill.
That was a fantastic counter jungle there by... sorry, a counter gank there by Sir Grimgor. It was actually a bad move, I would have said, on Sion's part. He did see Nocturne,
yep,
thanks to that ward. Nocturne now heading up towards Vladimir. Vladimir has been pung, saying, get back, he's coming up.
Yeah, Vladimir does have that ward. Nocturne has avoided it. I think he's just going to take this opportunity, play some deep wards.
That's not his ward. That's Nocturne's ward.
No, Vladimir's ward's just expired.
Alright, okay, fair enough.
He did have a ward in that, but it has just recently expired, so he does not know Nocturne is there.
Unfortunately, the fear's already landed. This could be a dead Vladimir. Yeah, it's a dead Vladimir.
Dead Vladimir. He can't get out of that. Another kill to the Nocturne. This Nocturne is going to start to snowball.
The question is he going to be very trigger happy with the ultimate? That is what makes or breaks a good Nocturne.
That vision denial, the dash, can be really useful.
It can be, unless you dash too far, in which case you're in trouble.
Well, the range in the dash isn't exactly the greatest in the world. As long as he doesn't do any 1v4 plays a la Warwick in the first game or Karma in the second game, he should be fine.
Nunu taking a lot of poke there from Zed, not a lot of retaliation coming out from Gorky. Sion using the ultimate, heading down, that's a dead Nocturne.
Nocturne has been too greedy there. Oh, Nautilus has come in trying to save him using the ult.
Nautilus saving his life. They aren't going to catch him.
No, there's no way.
Well played
Really
by
good
Nautilus.
save. Really good save there.
Yeah, saving his life. Completely owing his life to not his teammate.
Annie getting pinged back with, they've got to that Zed and the Alistair roaming up towards the mid lane.
She does have that ward there, so she is going to see the Alistair.
Yeah, she has to know her there.
Unfortunately, Alistair's saving her. Pushing her into safety there. Not what he wanted to do.
Alistair playing these games has overall been rubbish, to be honest. They've mostly been saving the enemy team more than actually helping in most cases.
Well, you do remember they did rework Alistair, so it's not just a case of click the champion and go anymore.
Yep.
That's a flash stun, and that's going to be a dead. There's Tibbers on the face.
Bit of a delay in the Tibbers. But yeah, easy kill into the Sven.
I'm actually really surprised how this Nautilus is going against Vlad here. He's doing tremendously well. That Riptide doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, the recent buffs to it have really seemed to have worked out for the Nautilus in the lane.
Nocturne has been spotted in the back here. This could be a 3v3. Zed jumping in.
What are you doing?
It's putting us back up to Vladimir. Oh.
Well, we completely missed the entire event at 3v3, but nothing seems to have come of it. We've just gone back into lane for Rootin Tootin farming up that Corky.
Oh, thank you, camera. Take us back down after the action has expired. Nocturne being caught out there, taking a spell shield.
Yeah. Across, in the top lane, CS is just in favour to Vladimir. In the bottom lane, the CS is quite even. It's the mid lane. This Annie has been destroying this Swain.
They have, definitely. They not only have a kill and 2 assists, but they also have over double the farm. It's just not been Swain's game. Nocturne here is, not Nocturne, sorry, Nautilus here. I'm guessing he is trying to bait out Vladimir. Vladimir's not having any of it, though. I believe he'll just pull back the second that he needs to. However, if he gets caught...
have the level advantage. No.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. And yeah, as you can see, level hits. Oh.
Why didn't he retreat with that?
I don't know. Oh, play from the bottom side. Cyanol trying to use, getting the full Q off. Will knock up both the Nunu and the Nocturne. This Nocturne will go down. The Alistair comes in, bangs him against the wall and knocks him up. They're now chasing down the Nunu and the Corky, but I don't think they have anything left to chase them down with.
Fantastic video on it. Thanks, James, you wanker. Fantastic play there by Sion, being in the bot lane with the ultimate into the queue. As Kakashi is saying, he has a special favour after the game. We'll see what happens. And Tibbers to the face, maybe.
No, Tibbers says,
there we go.
It comes down.
There's Tibbers.
This Swain should really stop trying to fight this Annie. It's not working out for him. But in terms, Nautilus has to be okay. He's got Vladimir on the other side of him. And doing a lot of damage.
Unfortunately, I think he might be going down this side.
Q comes up, pops the Nautilus. See Annie now just putting a death cap on her head. We have this Swain just sitting in the catalyst. He's really not going to be doing much.
No, not at this moment in time anyway. Can that be a dead Nunu? He's trying for it. There we go.
Corky really doesn't have that much damage, and the exhaust from the Alistair comes down to save him.
Yeah, Alistair making sure that his lane buddy there. Oh, there's a TP from Vlad coming down. Can they get anything on this one?
That's all this TP coming.
Sorry, I meant Nautilus. Getting too excited. Unfortunately, hooking the minion, not able to make any play. Perhaps get the dragon off this, maybe?
Maybe. Well, Corky's sitting on enough goals. He'll be able to complete his phase. He'll be able to get his Sheen. He'll be well on his way to getting that Trinity Force.
Well, the problem is, they do want to get dragon off this because they have just lost their turret at top lane for this. It is a 4v3 at the moment. Sorry, 4v4 at the moment. Nunu is coming down, but remembering that Nunu is the support, dragon has been reset.
Oh, Teemo have claimed the dragon. The Nunu always just got it off. And this is where the power of that Fed Annie is coming in.
Definitely. That was so far. It is a 2 for 2
from the Alistair. Flash over the bow. He's getting spotted it by that pink ward, but he's far away enough. He should be able to escape with his life.
Vladimir should be able to do a good amount of damage on this tower.
Yep. Again, he's only an AP caster, so he's not going to get too much done, but still takes.
So that was a 2 for 2 plus dragon on the Team O's side there. So that was an advantage to Team O.
Fantastic flash from that Alistair. But you really saw the power of that Annie in that team fight. Like, Swain, he got the Never move off and that was it. Didn't do anything after that, whereas Annie came in, did the burst, got all the damage down. That was a pay, it was already too late.
Indeed, on that one. Yeah, I do enjoy my spectator client. My Corky currently has the I can see you eyes over his head all the time. Oh, Corky. If only you seen that coming. Do you have Valkyrie? Can you Valkyrie? At least you don't need to Valkyrie. That's a good thing, I suppose.
Well, he doesn't actually have the Valkyrie up. It is on cooldown. He's already used it.
Just as well, Zed's ultimate is on cooldown. Nautilus running right into a Scion here. Vladimir's going to come in, start chunking his health down. Nautilus saying, I'll see you later. Scion not able to turn in time. Directed camera fucking me because Zed and Corky are going at it again. Corky using Valkyrie to get away this time. The exhaust has been put on him. Jumping back up into the mid lane here. Nocturne Annie.
Punch out Scion.
Scion has been taken out. Can they take out the Vlad before Nautilus gets taken down here? He has his shield up. Annie with the stun. That's a double kill for nothing on that one there. Back in the bottom lane here, Nunu trying to take out this tower. Zed sitting there. He still has his death mark. He hasn't been able to grab Corky yet.
Just not been a good opportunity for him yet. It's not been the opening.
Well, the exhausts are down, so this is his opening to go for it before they come back up.
Especially now Nunu has backed off towards the mid lane to ward.
Unlucky on Swain there.
You're 1v1. You need to go for it, Zed. Yup. He needs to go for it.
With the Valkyrie coming
Does he
out.
have the damage? Yeah.
And
yep.
I was hoping for more of a pop side of that side. Alistair, will you escape?
The death mark had already popped. The death mark had already popped. He had to finish it off with the auto attacks.
Oh no, definitely. But I'm saying I was kind of hoping he had more of a pop to the death mark.
Yeah. Well, he really used, like, he'd already used half his abilities before the death mark went down. So
yes, indeed.
that was really the wrong order to do things.
Nautilus using the ultimate flash to escape.
These Nautilus Qs have been really good for his maneuverability around this map.
Scion coming down to the bot lane here. He is going to get spotted out. I don't think they're going to be able to protect that tower.
Yeah. This mid lane is almost a joke with this Annie and the
I was going to say that, but just 2 minutes ago, Swain and Annie went at it 1v1, and Swain almost killed Annie. He is just like a couple of item difference off, and I believe 2 levels now.
Yeah, he's getting 2 levels. Like, it's going to get a bit ridiculous. Like, the later the game goes, the better it's going to get for Swain. But he just needs to start getting some farm. Like, he's not even got his Rod of Ages completed, and he's already got a Death Clap. She's already got full boots. She's got a Fiendish Codex. She's already building up to become something horrible for his Swain and the rest of Team O. So we have Vladimir and Nautilus juking out in the top lane.
Nautilus trying to just get in range for that auto attack, but failing to do so.
Hi. Snowball thrown at Alistair's face.
Unfortunately, these snowballs are less damaging than our last Nunu. Alistair saying, just going, see ya!
I'm helping!
The guys trying to aim for Zed, they are not landing any of their skills, unfortunately. Annie coming down from behind. This is a 4v4 in the bot lane here. 1 minute until Dragon comes up. The vision mostly on Rootin Tootin's side here. There is one ward for Teemo near the dragon area, but it's not actually in the pit.
Yeah, but it's close enough that they will know when Rootin Tootin are going to engage in that dragon.
Agreed. We have Sion sitting at the back in the bot lane. They're ready to pop his ultimate when he can. Nocturne heading to the mid lane, so that gives Teemo at the bottom here information that it is going to be a 3v4 fight if they go in on this one. Annie with the stun on Swint, yeah.
See, obliterates him without even, like, yeah. I was saying, just she's pretty much like, I think the only member of the team she won't be able to pop. Oh, really nice ult from Zed. Didn't quite avoid the Nunu ult. Catches Corky. You've got Annie coming in, however.
Meanwhile, in the top lane, we have Nautilus picking up the kill on Vladimir again. Annie has the stun ready. She's just trying to get under the turret to kill him.
She's trying to get a good position, and now, yep, the Alistair knocks her away and she gives up. Goes on towards the dragon. Don't say a wee Teemo can actually take this off of him.
Well, Sion is on the way down.
But they got that consumed, they got the smite. Yep.
Yeah, they got it.
Dead goes in, he picks up 2 kills, he might die, yep, and he goes down to the Annie. But these Qs from the Sion, he's been so close to missing, but he's charged up enough damage to get these knockups every time.
Jungler versus support in this bot lane here. I said jungler versus support, they're on the same team. There is no versus going on here. They're competing for CS, that's what they're doing. Alistair sending Corky back into the turret just because he can.
Yep, Trinity Force finally finished on this Corky. That's him hit his power spike there. Oh. Oh, flash from the Swain immediately as soon as he sees this Nocturne.
With good reason, I might add, because here comes Annie.
Not gonna matter, he's dead anyway.
Yeah, with no tower there to defend him, he's...
Nocturne, but it doesn't matter anyway. Oh, this Nautilus is in a bad position against this Vladimir. He's going to die. He didn't even try to escape.
No. The thing about the Nautilus Vladimir lane, it's... Oh, there we go, that's why he didn't escape. He unfortunately disconnected. Instantly reconnected though, so it's not going to affect much other than that kill he gave up. Nunu using the ultimate just to force Zed off the turret there. Not sure it was necessary, but we'll wait and see. Alistair coming in for the backside here. Can he knock up anyone? That's going to be a dead Nunu.
Yep, Deathmark has now gone down. E comes out, Q lands, bang. There he goes.
And now Corky's ult.
That's actually enough damage onto the Zed to kill him. You have Annie who's taking it as Vladimir.
Timbers to the face.
Well, Alistair is cleaning up. Oh, flash from the Corky. Flash is met, but that turret will stop the Alistair.
Meanwhile, Sion taking mid turret. Nautilus coming down to answer that. Is he going to be able to grab him? Here's the anchor. Yes, he did. Oh, well played by Sion. Popping that ultimate to leg it. Hitting his own tower.
Swain finally got a run of ages. Vladimir with the Abyssal Scepter. Sunfire Cape coming in for the Nunu.
Oh yeah, I forgot to change my game title to League. That's bad.
Nice.
That's been sitting there for about 2 hours now. 3 hours now, actually. No, Kakashi means the game being played, but yeah, I should have changed it before I started streaming this. Nice pull by Vlad to dodge the Nunu ultimate there. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be enough, but Zed's coming in with the death mark. Goodbye, Corky. That's going to be a dead Nunu, but the Annie coming in.
Annie comes in. So much damage from this Annie, it's insane. She's now 10-1, and Nocturne's going to pick up this Vladimir. Smite comes down. And meanwhile, Nautilus has picked up the top outer turret. Nocturne chasing us, Alistair. The field goes down.
Well, Alistair doesn't have his ultimate just yet, so they could potentially pick this up.
They're going to get this kill.
No, the ultimate came back up in time. Oh, no, it wasn't enough.
Not enough. There's too much damage on this Nocturne. Like, and there's no one else from Teemo around to help him.
Yep, exactly.
Nocturne better be careful, he's got Siren coming down to him. Yep, tries to get out of there.
Looking at the teams here, we do have Rootin Tootin in the lead with a 5k gold advantage almost. I believe most of that will be on the Annie, as expected. Yeah, it is Annie with 10k gold, the closest being Nautilus sitting just under 8k there. On the enemy team, we have the most gold being on the Zed, who has just got 9.5k at the moment. Looking at the item builds there, Zed has his Blade of the Ruin King and Yomu's. He's now going for Last Whisper, I would hope. Whereas Corky has his Trinity Force and the Sork boots. So he's going for that magic penetration for his ultimate.
Yep. As we've been saying over in career, next item people actually tend to buy is Blade of the Ruined King on Corky. That is something that we've been seeing a lot in the LCK. But what used to be popular a while back in Season 4 was the double AP pen, whereas some players would be buying the Haunting guys to get the maximum AP. But most teams nowadays seem to just be going with the Sword books to get the maximum amount of damage. Nocturne coming in this Vladimir, we got Nautilus coming back in. It really seems to have been really weird. Seems to be a miscommunication there, but I think it's all about this dragon right now.
Yeah, a dragon has just popped up. They want to get this dragon here. Both sides want to get the second one. Unfortunately, with there being the Nocturne on his way down, if they were going to start this, they should have started it a while back when it was 4v3. Now it's a 4v4. It's not advisable for them to start it. They are going for the Skull Crab a bit, give them that extra speed boost. Swain landing the never move, but nothing following up on that one. Meanwhile, Vlad and Nautilus are still going at it on each other here. Nautilus is getting tankier, but Vladimir's getting more and more damage each time. They have started the dragon here. Sion is primed, he's on his way down.
He missed entirely.
He stopped quick enough though.
Oh, good ult from Nunu here.
Yep, there goes Swain.
Yep, and he picks up the Zed, focusing just on the side. He's not going to do anything.
No, unfortunately, that was a perfect engage there. They are going to lose top tower for this one.
Yep, looks like they might just lose. Well, he's pushed them up to the inhibitor. They are going to lose it. Nautilus is coming up, but
it's not going to be enough. The tower is going to go down. Let's just quickly double check on that one there. It's half just now. He may catch it in time.
He might get him. I think he will actually catch it again because Vlad is not an AD champion.
Unfortunately, that pull means that he did just fly off to the wall there.
He does get a slight bit of reduction on it, so he will have it up a little earlier. And I think he has actually got his Vlad's number here. Vlad has already used his pull. Unless Vlad can sustain the E from Nautilus whiffs. Oh, comes out from the Vladimir. Nautilus has to flash away.
Comes back in with the shield though.
Troll pull come. Yeah, no. That was just
unlucky.
A bad fight from the Nautilus.
Not so much a bad fight. It was a case of when he went out, he should have stayed out.
Yeah. But I was saying he went back in. When he was out, he should have just stayed out and the fight would have been over.
They are trying to catch him. They're not going to get him in time. Oh, that was a wasted flash, I'm afraid. What he doesn't know is just how close he was to getting him.
Might have just seen the last echoes of the recall in the bush.
Anyway, excuse the stream for a second. I'm quickly just going to change what I need to change.
No problem. We have Sion taking down bot turret. He's got the backup of Zed. Quirky's just pushed it to top lane. See that Quirky has already built that Quicksilver Slash. That is needed to deal with it, Zed, with his 9 kills, is going to kill Quirky anytime that death market is up. We have Swain claiming that blue buff.
There we go, it's now saying that we're actually playing League, so people will know we're playing League. Oh, I didn't mean to move my camera. Not that it matters, Nunu's not really doing a lot in the bottom end here. We're about to zoom up to top lane.
Yep, Sion, with the help of Zed, just took that. As I was saying earlier, Quirky has just picked up the Quicksilver. Nocturne's going in this Vladimir, but I think that's a really bad idea considering how fed this Vladimir actually is.
The good news for him though, Nautilus was nearby, so they have actually saved his life for now. The downside is Sion and Zed are here to follow up.
And there's Alistair as well. He knocks Nautilus into the wall. You got Quirky on the other side with the Annie, who's bringing so much damage. This Zed is... Oh! Nice escape over the wall. Quirky follows him! Oh! I didn't even see that.
We didn't see that. The camera did not zoom down, unfortunately.
Punch around from Zed kills the Quirky. Sion does pick up the Annie kill. They're pushing this top lane in. That was a bad chase from Quirky. Once he didn't get it buffed, he should have just left the Zed. Because the Zed has easily just killed him.
I would like to know how he killed him, but unfortunately...
Unfortunately, directed camera OP.
Indeed. I don't know why these guys just took so much damage from that turret there. That was a good fight that got completely turned round on them there because they got too greedy under the tower.
Trying to collapse on the Zed, knocked... Oh! Misses the Q, but... does not matter in the end. Seeing this Nocturne going for quite a high damage build, he's got that Infinity Edge.
So overall there, was that a 4 for 4? Or was it a 4 for 3?
4 for 3 I think, but the death timers are so low at this point in the game. Because Sion went down and Zed went down. Vlad went down. Hard to tell.
Ah, not to worry, we shall see what happens here. Going for the Skull Crab a bit too early there. We still have 1 minute 30 before Dragon comes up, so that Skull Crab is not going to be available. Unfortunately, with the big waves,
yep.
With the big waves at the tower there, nobody was able to capitalise on getting any of the objectives down as well.
And this Iron has just been farming up. He's already got 448 bonus health from his passives.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, this is a jungle side. He's not been getting all that farm in lane.
That's a caught Nocturne, unfortunately, with Annie being there. Sion running into the tanky Nautilus, preventing him from going in there. There's a TP coming down, but it's not going to be enough. Corky is at the top lane there. He's going to be able to push that out himself. They're going to have to stop this.
Yep, he's using those Sheen procs. He's going to take down his turret. And the thing is, with Swain being down, they're actually matched man for man at this Dragon Pit.
The thing is as well, if they keep going, Corky is going to be able to get the second tower. They are sending Alistair up, but Alistair is not the one I would be sending up to stop Corky. Corky coming down to help his team, hopefully to get him...
Well, the Vladimir tries to go in too hard and gets picked off there.
He does indeed. Corky coming down to prepare for Dragon. It's up in 10 seconds. This fight's still going on here. Zed jumping on with the death mark onto Annie. I would say that's overkill based on the health that she had left. He's now going to die for this, in my opinion. He's getting dived on. He's going to bump straight into the Corky. And using the shadow to get away. He's using the slow and the Q. He's trying to do everything to get away.
Yeah. Mate, you're not Björgerson. You're not going to escape this time.
To be fair, he should have died earlier. Corky missed a little bit too many rockets on that one, but they should be able to get the dragon here. That'll be their third dragon. Scion is here to try and contest it, but they all know where he is. There's no way he's going to get it for nothing. Just standing in there, using the ultimate. Don't know why they used the ultimate, to be honest. Standing there, going to take him down. The passive is going to pop. And that's the third dragon going over to Rootin Tootin Puttin.
As I said earlier, at 2 kills in the Nocturne, he has snowballed. He's 10-2-9 now. He's been using his ults really well. Catching up, picking off his last kills. It's going really well for Rootin Tootin Puttin.
It is indeed, and as Kikashi is saying in chat, they are agreeing with us that it was indeed a waste of a death mark.
Yep. He'd already closed the gap, like, with his W over that wall. There was no need for it. Slight pause in the action.
A slight lull, as you'd expect. We do have Baron still up. It is about time that these guys would aim to go for it. There is no vision at either team for it, however, so it's a guessing game. Annie and Zed passing each other. Zed getting the wards out as is required. Annie not having the stun ready, so chose not to engage on that one.
As we can see though, like, trinket upgrades have come in for both teams.
They did say that, and as we were mentioning about the wards there, that is Team O just got out there, got the Scuttle Crab, got 2 wards down.
Yeah. Just look at the ward control. Team O have so many more wards than Rootin Tootin on this map.
They do
Even
this.
though Rootin Tootin have improved the ward coverage, it's still nowhere near the level of Team O's.
Right now, no, I agree with you on that one. That's another Vladimir running into 3 of them. It's not something he wants to be doing. Zed trying to take out this tower. It's going to be a wasted teleport. Oh, he just got it in the nick of time. It does, however, mean that this Zed is going to die.
Yep. A bit of a waste of that ult from Nocturne, I think, but might be just be some bad communication on the side of Rootin Tootin there.
I wouldn't say that so much. I mean, he took out a high priority target. The only other person he's going to dive on with that ultimate would be Swain. And in team fights, Annie already has them taken out, so it's not an issue.
But I didn't think that it was actually needed at all. I think the Zed was already dead with that Annie there.
Quite possibly.
Using the ult to escape, I see.
Yeah, we have BB Blair asking in chat. He doesn't understand what this Nox build is. He doesn't know why he's not went Devourer into Blade of the Ruin King. I'm going to say because he's not actually farming the jungle as much. He is the one that's coming out into the team fights. Yes, he has 116 farm, but you've got to ask, is that going to be worth more damage than what the Warrior's enchantment is?
Yep. And since he's building crit, the pure AD works better with that.
Again, another bit of the lull in the action here. A lot of wards in the bottom side from both teams here.
Yep. Really seems you got the waves pushing into Teemo's side.
But unfortunately, they're able to clear it enough. Hopefully, Rootin Tootin here go for Baron or go for a push on one of the lanes. They always seem to be having a team fight, coming out better in the team fights, but not having enough left to take an objective after it.
Yep. Rootin Tootin with his 12k gold lead should be forcing stuff in the map, but they're really not doing anything with it. Oh, nice ult from the Nunu. Misses the Zed.
However, Zed...
Oh, that was a bad... That was really good play from the Zed and the Vladimir.
There was indeed. Zed even got exhausted and he was still able to take both of them out. Scion here going to protect the Zed from the Annie coming in here. Nautilus is there. He's catching onto the Scion. I don't think the Scion's going to die here. He does have the ultimate. However, they are in the jungle. I don't think they're going to be able to use it to run away. Not that they want to. They've now turned on to the Vladimir here. Vladimir is going to die once he comes up from this pool. Annie has her stun ready. That's a dead Vladimir.
Yep, Annie and Nocturne really performing well. Nautilus doing pretty decent. I'm actually been quite disappointed in the Corki. He's been missing, as you said earlier, he's missed a lot of stuff. He's made some bad decisions, like chasing that Zed that just turned around and killed him when we did off camera. But he is getting his items. He has bought a good, decent defensive item for the comp he's facing.
Agreed on that one. Maybe they're finally going to push down this mid lane here. It is only Sion at the moment, with Alistair coming down. Zed coming up from the red side could theoretically jump onto either Corki or Annie. His ultimate isn't up for about another 10 seconds though, so he's going to have to hang around.
But there is both a Zhonya's and a Quicksilver Slash actives up. So whoever he jumps on should be able to just get rid of that death mark or negate most of the damage.
Nocturne protecting the Corki there, making a good plan of it.
As I say, Corki surviving through using that Quicksilver Slash. Now he's not going to be able to get... It has taken him out to fight, but it's not given a kill over.
That, and Nunu once again in there with a good ultimate. It's just not enough this time, unfortunately. Corki being out of the fight and Annie not being taken down means that this is a victory for Team O.
Yeah. Annie's not... Annie, she put out her damage. Nocturne just went pop because he's got no real tanky items. He didn't have the Giant's Belt in that fight, so he has no real health bar.
Yep, agreed. Nautilus is hanging around here, however, he's not going to be able to contest. He may be able to hold out for long enough since both the DPS characters are not around. It's only Swain, really. Alistair and Sion not able to do a whole lot of damage to this dragon. Unfortunately, the team has went to the top lane to grab that farm, so this is definitely going over to Rootin Tootin. And you're being called out again. You have to stop calling it Quicksilver Slash.
Sorry. Well, Team O have just claimed that dragon.
Yeah, their second dragon.
Yep, they have Rootin Tootin have no wards around this dragon pit, and you can see the pink wards coming out from Team O.
Yeah, the warding there, while there is no warding, that wasn't the problem. The problem was the fact that they did lose that team fight, which means that objective was effectively given up. There was nothing they could have done to contest it.
Well, they could have had a billion wards there, and they did nothing because they were all dead.
Exactly. Zed grabbing a blue buff, that's some nice cooldown reduction onto his death mark, so he can use that some more.
And a little bit of energy regen.
Indeed. Unfortunately, we are getting to the stage where it's going to come down to the team fight and to see which DPS survives, basically.
Pretty much.
Also, BB Blair, you're going to have to wait for the next tournament, mate. Keep an eye out on the League of Legends Scotland community Facebook. Once this tournament ends and the next one starts, you'll be able to put your name down to join a team. Your team will be created for you. Anyway, back to the action on here. Unfortunately, there is none.
Yeah, just ward clearing from Rootin Tootin in the top one. Just clearing out the wards from the jungle, they're moving towards this bottom lane. Oh, spotted the Vladimir. Again, look, this is a problem that keeps happening. There just seems to be a lull in the action. Both teams don't seem to know what they want to do.
Team O are planning a bait here. They don't know that Zed's in the bottom lane. The question is, are they going to be able to get this bait here, or is... Nope, that's a Vladimir being caught, unfortunately. This bait isn't going to work.
Alright, the team fight's they've all gone in and they've engaged anyway. Here, Dung goes to Deathmark.
Wow! Why did the Deathmark... Why? Who did that Deathmark go on? Did that Deathmark go on Nunu?
On Nunu, he hit the Nunu. It might have been a misclick. Tyler... Yep. So, in that mess of a fight, Tyler dives in with the ult, completely seems to whiff it, doesn't do anything and dies. The Z ult goes in the wrong target, does put out a lot of damage, but then he goes down to it and the Swain just gets popped.
Yeah, no, the problem there was they had a good idea. They did ping back into the side brushes there. They wanted to plan an ambush, but Vladimir unfortunately got caught and was taken down before any engage even started here. after that, the team fight just went horribly wrong. Now we have the situation where they're taking down the blue turret at top lane and bottom lane here. This is going to be a double inhibitor.
Yep, 2 inhibs down. Don't have the middle one, but they've got this bottom one down, which is really good because it means that they can now make a play on Baron. I also like to see that they've got Ludin's Echo on the Annie. So it's really helping her wave clear with her W and her Q there.
Not that she needs any more damage, but yeah, agreed.
Oh, going in on the Annie. The Annie should be able to just use the Zhonya's to... Oh, sorry. Zhonya's is on cooldown, but the Death Mark doesn't do anything. He just gets blown up before he can put the damage down. Telazara's going to go down in this back.
Incoming Sion.
Sion comes in, shuts down the Nocturne. And this Vladimir just getting drove into the ground by Nautilus. The outcome is the Zhonya's. It's not going to do anything. They're still chasing her down. And the Q finishes off the kill.
Unfortunately, that was a rather messy fight. Again, they managed to lose 3 people while Rootin Tootin walk away with 2 and both inhibitors.
Yep. Yep, I agree with James in the chat. That might be the best way, but they just do not have the ability to pressure like that at this moment.
No, especially now.
Towers down. That 1v1 split push doesn't work. Because also all their vision control has gone. Like, the vision control has been obliterated by Rootin Tootin. Like, the gold advantage is so heavily in Rootin Tootin's favour right now. It is ridiculous. And
well, one thing I will say about the vision there is the vision has it's not so much it's been destroyed as it's expired. As it's expired on both sides because of that prolonged standoff in the bot lane.
Well, they have taken down all the pink wards as well.
That is true, yeah.
Those don't expire.
They do not, those get destroyed. Nunu and Swain are both trying to contest the vision at the Baron here. Unfortunately for Swain, we have a Corki and a Nocturne on their way, so if they don't get out of there, they're going to die.
But they have spotted him near the dragon, the Baron pit. They do have the wards down. Nocturne's going to clear that one in the bush. They've missed the one in the pit itself.
Again, I don't think that's too much of an issue because Zed has went back. So he's not going to be able to contest this. He's going balling. This is going to be a free Baron. Vladimir's coming over. I don't think it's in his interest to come in here at all. He's better off just leaving it. He doesn't have a smite or anything. That is
just
Baron off.
Ward down for timer.
This, to me, looks like it is Rootin Tootin's game.
Yep. Righteous Glory popped by Nunu there to give the speed boost.
Best item in ARAM ever.
Never ever used it in ARAM.
Oh, it's absolutely hilarious.
Then again, I have almost never been in a tank since it's been released.
And here we go. Zed trying to use the death mark just to get himself safe there. That turret's going down. That's 3 lanes pushing up with the super minions. Yep. Nautilus is grabbing and rooting anyone he can get his hold on. That's not Alistair popping the they're not going to be able to do anything here. This is over, I'm afraid. Yeah.
Rootin Tootin should be able to close this out. Even if they don't immediately end the game, they've got 3 inhibs down, they've got Baron buff. The dragons are equal. I do have to say that, but... see. More ward clearing from... come on, finish it off. There you go. Saying the teams are both really putting the upgraded trinkets to work.
They are indeed. It's just too little too late, I'm afraid. I don't see Teemo coming back from this one. Corki again, a little too comfortable there. Zed's going to come over, going to use it. It doesn't.
He's got the Valkyrie, he's got the Flash. The thing is, he is distracting 4 members of that team.
Yeah, they do understand. They need to get back. Here come the minions. The rest of the team's coming down the mid lane here. They just need to group up and take him down. That is that's the death mark being cleansed away, Valkyrieing off. Smart move by Corki.
Yep, Corki's actually been playing that well, even though he seemed to be out of position. He seems to have saved it.
Yep. TSM versus Team Liquid Mark II right here.
Yeah.
The game that should have ended long ago.
Yeah. And this Nocturne going utterly insane. 16 kills, 5 deaths, 14 assists. So much damage. He's just able to pretty much like take anyone in that team out.
Yep, definitely.
And you also have Diani as well being a secondary carry.
And there we go. That is GG.
Yep, that is GG.
Everything is done here. So there we have it. The first game in the Guardians playoffs. We have the winners being Rootin Tootin Puttin there.